Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly revisit Traveler's Rest. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for about 15 bucks. I stress early access, that means everything that you're about to see is subject to change. The game is on sale until early January as part of Steam's winter sale, so if you like what you see here, you can pick it up for, I think, 20% off. Anyway, I covered this about 6 months to a year ago, I think. And I revisited the game off camera a couple of nights ago, and I'm having a great time with it. They've updated the graphics, they've changed a lot of the way things handle in-game, so I wanted to show you what it was like now, should you be interested. Options menu, real quick, just pause if you want to see this in greater detail. VSync, full screen, screen resolution, music and sound. There's controls there. You can use the gamepad. I'm using the mouse and keyboard just fine. Okay, let's go ahead and hit play. Now, if you start a new game, you'll be able to create a character in limited fashion. You toggle between different presets of like shirts and pants, and you can also change the color clothing and stuff. So, I mean, it's limited, but it's not like super simple either. So, I like that there's a more detailed character creator here. I'm going to go ahead and load up my current save. And there is a tutorial, so it'll guide you through that. So you start off with just a bed and a chest. The stuff to the left that you see is not something that you start the game with. You earn those over time just by completing quests. Hitting H brings up your quest log, and as you can see, there are rewards for doing various things. So, just by playing the game and doing these quests, you can earn pieces of equipment that will help you to earn money and keep people happy, that kind of thing. There's an inventory system. You are limited by inventory size, but you do start with a chest over here, and you can craft more later should you want to store more things. I'm a huge pack rat when it comes to games like this, so I'll need multiple chests. There is a reputation system in this game. You can see stats. Just by doing things, whether it be crafting or serving customers, you earn skill points of 3 different colors. There's like red, blue, and green. And you'll be able to unlock new things across 6 different trees. I know it's kind of hard to see, but on the very bottom left it says 16 red, 4 blue, and 5 green. And I can spend those points here. Now, 2 of these trees are coming soon, not available in-game, but this is how you progress, just by doing things and spending these skill points here to unlock new recipes and things to plant. Like, you don't get the ability to grow hops right away for your tavern, rather you have to unlock that over time. Luckily, if you run out of stock completely, like the game gives you some stuff in the beginning, but if you run out of stock completely, you can still serve like basic gruel, and there is no there's no inventory like requirement for that. It's just available to serve all the time if you have nothing else. There's a book on the bar counter. This is how much food I have prepared here. When customers come in and ask for food, they'll ask from what's available here. It's like sort of like my menu. And then I just hit E to serve, and that's that. They go up, sit down, and eat. If they want a drink, there's 4 different taps for that. I can open up a tap, put in a beer keg there, and then pour drinks as people request them. So there's that. Hitting B opens up the build menu. You can move tables around. You can rotate coasters, candles, that kind of thing. Keep in mind, I'm still early on in the game, so what you're seeing here, there's a lot more to it. There is, you can buy a cat bowl, fill it with water. You can also buy a bed for your cat. You can pick the color cat that you get, which is cool. There's also like other rooms that you'll unlock over time. I do think that you can actually house people in your tavern, and you can keep them overnight for a fee. That's kind of cool. Stepping outside, this is your like mailbox. Here you can order a bunch of things. There's so much. I'm not going to read them all off to you. As you unlock things in the skill tree, more things will appear here. Like for example, you can't buy the hop seeds until you unlock the hop technology. You can buy the hops without it. Like there's regular hop, but it's more expensive. You can buy regular barley, but it's more expensive. Growing it will just be a lot more cheaper. But you can bypass the whole growing stuff and just buy the ingredients that you need to make the beer. Or just, there's multiple steps to brewing beer and making food. So the further along you purchase stuff, like, I don't know, it becomes more and more expensive when you get closer to reaching the final product. There's some tea. Anyway, farming, crafters, there's like anvil, blacksmith table, mixing tanks, foraging tank. This is a little confusing because there are buildings like this that take up a huge area, like the little dotted line there. And then there are some buildings that fit inside these. So the wood chopper building is put inside this area. And sometimes it's difficult to know when you're trying to place something where it actually is supposed to go. The anvil goes here, the workbench goes there, and the furnace, whatever, goes here. And then there's a stone maker here. Every day, stuff in the environment will respawn. So you can equip your pickaxe that you eventually get. Just click and hold or hit F to mine or hold in F to mine. And you'll just gain resources. When things run out, again, the next day they fill right back up again. I planted some trees up here, apple and pear, so I'm waiting for that. And the old version of the game, going up here, this is where you could plant stuff. Now it's a completely separate area, and you can actually plant where you want, as far as I can tell. And there are different people to interact with now that weren't there before, so that's kind of cool as well. I've got a little farm set up. Let's see. Down there. Yep, I don't think... Oh, I can harvest them. So just hitting E just harvests everything. You will need a skiffy, Skype, in order to harvest some of these, like, mainly the grains. But, yeah, I'm going to harvest all of these. I believe these are done. So let's go ahead and equip this, and I think, that's the hoe. It's the site. There we go. Alright. So now I'm collecting some wheat, some rye, and then I can, if I have seeds, I can replant. I don't have any in my inventory right now, but I do have some in my chest. So I'll take a look at that in a little bit. So there is farming in this game, and in this current state of the game, all you have to do is just dig up the ground and then till there, and you'll be able to start just growing. So it's a completely different look on the game that I remember, which is really cool. There's also a chest here. This is where things come in as you order them. It takes like a day, half a day, something like that. There's a board here that you can... Eventually you'll unlock orders, which I haven't unlocked yet. There's a calendar. You can hire staff at some point, but I've not gotten to that. So in between serving customers, you can come outside and gather resources. I'm going to go ahead and open my shop via the upper left-hand corner. Click on that. And now I just wait for people to come in. No one will come in if there's no seating available. So right now I can sit, I want to say 16 people-ish. All right, he wants food. Orders appear on the very top of the screen. All right, they want alcohol. I think that's this one, MI. Yep. And you want a fruity one. You can make beer with various types of fruits and grains and different things like that. So I can make beer fruity. I can just use regular hops, whatever. MI grain. There we go. And on occasion, people will get rowdy. You can talk to them and tell them to settle down. If they don't, you hit them with a broom. In between, you can just hit E to clean tables. These get dirty. Various objects will affect comfort score and help with the dirtiness factor. Sometimes they'll throw stuff on the ground here and you have to pick it up. But yeah, it's super simple, really, to get into. There's also a cellar, which I have yet to unlock. I have to get to reputation level 10 to do that. But if I want to brew stuff, I can just come up here. I'll pick barley and hit accept, and it's queued up. If I click on this, it says here what's required. Barley, bucket with water, crafted in malting machine. So as long as I have the ingredients listed there, I can start making that. Right now I'm waiting for hops so that I can start making some wort. So let's come back down here. And yeah. Now everyone's dressed up all Christmas-like because of the holiday. I'm assuming the developer will change that back once holidays are over. But yeah, it's a cute little game. Like, I'll boot this up for, like, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. I'll complete an entire day, gather resources, serve some customers. The amount of money you have is in the upper left-hand corner. If you wait too long, like, if it starts to get nighttime, you'll have to put wood in the fireplace to keep people warm. I usually just close shop. I open the shop for, like, the tavern for maybe a couple of hours, and then I close, and then I start gathering resources. But that's just my personal preference. You can keep the game open for as long as you, or the tavern open for as long as you want. You are forced to go to bed, I think, around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, there's that. And whenever customers leave, you are given some reputation points, and that is how you progress as well. In addition to skill points, you'll gain reputation, and reputation allows you to unlock new areas of your tavern, among other things. So there you go. That was just a quick revisit to Traveler's Rest. The game is still early access, so I don't want to get too far into it. There's even, it says, plug in a controller to play with a second player. I have not tried that, but it looks like it supports some kind of local co-op. Well, Traveler's Rest, give it a good look. It's on early access for about 15 bucks. If you guys haven't already subscribed, that way you can stay up to date with any new content I've been to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.